Ferrari team boss Mattia Binotto has denied the team sacrificed Sebastian Vettel for the benefit of Charles Leclerc. I'm Thomas Marr, be sure to like and subscribe for the very latest Formula 1 news. Ferrari team boss Mattia Binotto has defended his team's strategy calls for Sebastian Vettel on Sunday at Silverstone. Vettel had started the race on the hard tyres but compromised himself at the start by spinning at turn 1. From there, he ran 22 laps for the first stint before pitting for another set of hards. Vettel was just 1.5 seconds ahead of Leclerc at the time of this stop, as Charles had pitted on lap 18 to ditch his mediums. Vettel wanted to stay out on track, saying he was happy with the tyres, but was told by Ferrari to come in on lap 22. The timing of Vettel's stop was disastrous for Sebastian, as he emerged behind Kimi Raikkonen and in a lot of traffic. However, it did clear the way for Charles Leclerc to set off in pursuit of Daniel Ricciardo. The timing of the stop clearly annoyed Vettel, as he said over team radio, "You know you've messed up." This is possibly the first time he's publicly admonished the team over a strategy call on the radio. Another questionable call came just 11 laps later on lap 33, when Vettel came in to ditch his hards and swap to the mediums for a 19-lap run to the flag. Compared to Vettel's 11 laps on the hards for the second stint, Leclerc did a mammoth 34 laps to run a one-stop strategy and claim P4. Speaking to RTL afterwards, Vettel questioned Ferrari's strategy and said, "I had enough speed to stay out. Those who were ahead of me after my pit stop were doing exactly the same lap times as I did on the older tyres. Maybe we didn't have the courage to let Charles overtake us, even though he had a different strategy, and we preferred rather to have me stop to avoid him. Even with the bad first lap, we could have gained a lot of ground today." Vettel is rumoured to be getting a new chassis for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend, after 2 consecutive races of being abnormally off the pace of Leclerc. So much so that Sebastian admitted that it's odd. "It's very different to usual, let's put it this way. I don't know, I've run out of answers." Speaking after the race, Mattia Binotto explained to Sky Italia that they weren't simply getting Sebastian out of the way when they pitted him on lap 22. "We weren't sacrificing Seb," he said. "We thought at the time it would have made no difference for him stopping a bit earlier or later. I think that reviewing all the data, eventually by leaving Sebastian outside on track, we may have left at least a one-stop strategy open to him as well, which we didn't. It's not a matter of sacrificing or not. He always says that maximising the team's points is the first priority. I think we tried to achieve that, and we weren't trying to compromise anyone." Binotto pointed to the spin as ruining Vettel's race, not the strategy. He's going through a difficult time in qualifying and the last 2 races where he hasn't found confidence in the car. Here, he spun, putting his wheels on the curb, and his race was uphill. "I honestly think there is little to say about strategies. Perhaps we were early by a few laps with the call that made him lose the position to Raikkonen. However, we knew he would recover without losing time. It allowed Leclerc to continue his comeback. Overall, it was the right choice for the team, and we don't think we penalised Sebastian. His race was compromised at the start, and I think that was the key, not the strategy chosen." That's it from me for the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Thomas Marr on F1.